Okay, how do we start with other commands? Okay, so yung iba na-tackle na natin, the rest hindi pa. Let's say, itong polygon, we were able to tackle already this one, wherein if you need 6 sides, you type 6, enter, you save, you identify the center of the polygon, and then if you use inscribe, you just type I. So you have this. But what does it mean? It means that if you have a circle, so I have here a circle. Okay, so if I have a circle, okay, as you can see, pag umilaw yon corner at saka yung midpoint, I am identifying now the center of the circle. What does inscribe means? It means that the polygon is inside the circle. Now, how about if it is circumscribed? So I'll copy first the other the circle. If I copy the circle, and then my command is to circumscribe your polygon. So this is how it is done. So you click again your polygon. So say I type again. Since we already have there 6, you just click enter or you type again 6. Okay? And then you are asked to determine the center. And then what if you are asked if it is inscribed or circumscribed? You may type C, and then when you say circumscribe, this is how it looks. Okay, so ano difference nila? The first polygon is inside the circle. The second one is that the circle is inside the polygon. So the left one, this is inscribed. The other one is circumscribed. So that's how it differs. So say we have, say I copy again the circle, and then how many points do I need? Say I will be needing 9 points. So I click on polygon again, then type 9, enter, then click on the center of the polygon. So usually you really need the circle for this. So identify first the circle so that you will know what you need to do. So say I'll go back to inscribe. So I will type I. So I type I, enter, and then I'll locate the quadrant of the circle. So again, that is inscribe. Okay, you got it? So that is inscribe. So for you to see it better, so I'll show you the lines. And this one, say I'll color it blue. So we have here. So the circle, the polygon is blue, while the other one is red. Okay. Now, what if you want to follow the same property or to use the same property as the circle here? Wherein the circle here is red and the line is 0.35 in thickness. So all you have to do is to click on this and then click on format. So hanapin nyo to, match properties. So syempre it will depend on the location of this in your icon. So you click on match properties and then you will be asked to determine, select the destination object. Say, I want to use the same properties for this circle, so I'll just click it. And then for the other circle, click it again. How about this one? If I want to use the same properties as this one, click, then match properties, and then You're asked the destination. So click and then click. Okay? See? Now, how about, so, let's go pa rin sa circles. So, say, I will draw different types of circles. So, escape lang para bumalik sa command line ito. Okay, escape. Next, what if I will draw different circles pa? Okay, go to circles. Now, as you can see, yung circle, meron sa iba kapag yung, yung iyong mga icons, pwede mo ilabas lahat ng properties ng circle. Okay? Wherein, lilitaw din yung center radius, center diameter, 2 points, 3 points. Okay. So, we use previously yung tungkol sa 2 points. Okay? So, say I have 2 points. So, say I'll draw a line here and then I'll copy that. I'll copy, enter. So, I'll copy lang I'll copy it. Say, I'll copy it 15 meters away. So, I'll just type 15, then enter. So, as you can see, yung value nito is definitely 15 in length. And you consider that it is 15. What if I will draw a circle with 2 points? Diba? So, our example last time is that all you have to do is to click on 2 points and then say, I click on the midpoint and the midpoint of the other line. Okay, other line. So that I will have a different color so that it will be easier to look at. So I have there a circle. Now, say I will draw another circle with the following properties. 0.35 and its length is, it is 0.35 in thickness. Its color is red. What if I change the type of the line? So I will load the line. Say I will click on hidden or dash. Say dash. Okay, dash. Okay. Now I have here, if you are to draw a line or a circle with a dash line type, so be sure that everything is set here. Red, dash, and 0.35. Now I'll draw another circle. Say I'll draw another circle. So 2 points again. So if I want to use 2 points again, select on the first point, select on the second point. Okay, this is dashed. Now, as you can see, medyo malaki yung dash lines niya. We can change that by double-clicking the line. Double-click the line. If you double-click it, may lilitaw uling ganito. Okay? So, you have either your values. You can change this to green. Okay? You can change the layer. So, wala pa tayo tungkol sa layer. You can change the line to, pwede mong gawin siyang continuous. Or we go back to a line which is dash line. Then, if you want it to have a smaller spacing, you have to click on the line scale. So, say that is 1, change it to 0.5. I'll change it to 0.5, then enter. What happens? Oh, you want it to be smaller in spacing? Make it 0.3. Okay, so with that, you have changed it. Diba? Next, thickness. Okay, thickness. Say, I'll use a thickness 0.2. Okay, sabihin nyo, hindi lumitaw yan. Lilitaw yan kapag nag-ano na tayo, 3D. You will see that. Okay, the other properties are given here. Okay, so, alisin ko muna yan. And then, now, what about kung 3 points ang i-consider ko na circle? So, draw, go to 3 points, 3 points, and then say, I want to identify this as 1, 2, and say, gusto ko rito, 3 points. Okay? Diba? So, meron akong 3 points. So, I'll change the property. So, I'll click first the line, change the line to continuous. Okay? Then, enter. Okay, ayaw mag-enter. Double enter, enter, enter. Then, pwede ka na rin mag-escape para bumalik sa command line yung ginagawa mo. And then, ano kasunod? Say, mag 3 points ulit tayo or gamit tayo ng tan-tan-tan kung tawagin. When you say tan-tan-tan, ibig sabihin, you are looking for the tangent. Tangent of certain parts in your drawing. For example, but before you do that, make sure na yung OSNAP mo, right-click it, go to setting, and then be sure that tangent is checked. Yan, naka-check. Okay? Pwede mo alisin yung iba. So, alisin muna natin iba. Yun lang pala ang pwede alisin muna. Then, okay. What does tan-tan-tan? The circle will be tangent. Okay? So, draw. Go to circle. Say tan-tan-R. Okay? Tan-tan-R. So, say, I'll draw a circle here, which is tangent to this, and tangent to this, with a radius, you are asked to determine the radius, with a radius equal to, say, I'll use a radius equal to 6. Okay, so I have there a circle. So I think I need to move this. So let us move this. Okay, then I wasn't able to change the type of the line, so I'll go back here. And then, para lahat ng drawings ko, continuous na, I need to click it here muna. Okay, so if you remember, our value is tan-R, diba? With a radius equal to 5. So, let's check. What is the radius of this one? Okay, hindi lumabas. I use a different value. Okay, so as you can see, the radius is 6. So, correct, diba? Now, what if gusto mo tangent, tangent, tangent? What does tan-tan-tan means? It means that the circle will be tangent to several circles or a combination of circles and lines. For example, I'll use this one. Okay? Mahirap siguro lagyan to ng circle. For example, you just click on circle and then you do this. It's very hard to make sure that the circle will be tangent to all these lines. So what do? You go to draw, go to circle, and then click on tan-tan-tan. Okay? And then click on tangent to this, and tangent to this. Okay, so perfect. The circle is tangent to all those other circles. Diba? So, yun yung example ng when it comes to our circle. Okay, now let us consider drawing an arc. Okay? But before that, para mas kita, let's say I have here a rectangle, shift 2, with dimensions 10 by 10. Again, okay? Okay, so this is a rectangle with dimensions 10 by 10. Then, I will draw an arc using 3 points. So, if I use 3 points, click. I'll remove ortho. Click and click. So, we have there an arc. Click, click, click. Okay. Draw again an arc. 3 points. Click, click, click. Okay? Now, yung arc mong yan, pwedeng adjustable yan. Just click it. Gusto mo mas maliit, pwedeng ganon. Okay? Now, what if you use the other arc command? Copy and copy several rectangles. Okay? So, let us draw again an arc wherein you deal with start, center, end. Okay? Start. When you say start, you go to start, center, and end. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, teka lang, ganito pala yun, para mas kita. Start, center, end. Remember, start, start, this is the center, this will be the end. Yun, perfect yan. How about kung draw the arc with start, center, angle? You go to start, center, and say the angle is not 90, say 45. That's the bad part. Siyempre, hindi mo makikita kasi I have here the arc. So, yan yung arc na 45. I'll repeat. Draw, arc, start, center, angle. Start, the center, and the angle. Ayan, lilitaw yung angle niya. So, say, I'll click on 40. 40 na lang. Okay? How about kung pakabila? Minsan, may laro yan. Yung start, center, angle. Pwede rin naman. This is your start. Diba? This is your center. This is your end. Now, bakit ganon? Kasi, ang lumalabas na orientation natin is for the curve to go that way. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, pagkabilang ganyan, you may probably use another command. Okay? So, say, let us say, I'll copy again this rectangle. Paano kung dun lang sa taas ang ating arc? So, probably you use the arc that will be most applicable. Okay? So, if I will use this, start, center, angle, start, center, then I'll use an angle equal to 90. Okay? Now, sometimes pwedeng pabaliktad. Okay? So, paano yung pabaliktad? Always remember, pwedeng baliktad kasi yung angle mo. It always go counterclockwise. Pero sometimes pwede mong guluhin siya, no? We can use start, center, tapos pag sinabi mong 90, dito siya pupunta. What if ang ilagay kong angle sa kanya, negative 90? Okay? So, I'll type negative 90. Ano kaya mangyayari? Yun. Ibig sabihin, pabaliktad yung angle niya. So, negative 90. So, yung variation niyan, ikaw na lang ang didiskarte, di ba? Kung tinatamad kang gamitin pa yung ganon and you can see na ayan naman yung art mo, you can simply use the mirror command. Okay, so say click on mirror, select your art, enter, and then select the points kung saan siya tutupi. Kumbaga tutupi siya. Okay, say tutupi siya ng paganyan. So, magagawa ko rin yung art ko ng ibang forma naman. Okay? Now, let's go to donut. Donut. Okay, so say donut. Tayo dito. Donut. Draw donut. And then, what is the inside diameter of the donut? Say, I use 5 as the inside diameter. And what will be the outer diameter? So, say, I use 8. And then, I'll draw na the donut. That's the donut. Ganyan lang. Diba? You want to place it here. So, you have there your donut there. So, mabilis. Shaded na. May inside diameter. May middle pa. Ay, may outer diameter pa. So, ganun lang yung donut. How about the spline? The spline. Usually, we need lines that will represent our drawings. Okay? So, pwede kang gawa na spline. Okay, I'll just make a spline here. Okay. Yan. So, pwedeng kung ano lang yung curve na kailangan mo, just click and click and click. Oh. And then, say, haluan ko ng circle. Okay. Ko haluan ng circle. May gagawin ako. I'll change the color. Say, I want this to be red. Okay. I'll change the line weight here. I'll change it to 0.3 only. Oh, say 0.2. Anong balak kong gawin? Okay. Gawa ko ng figure lang. Okay. I'll use polar. I'll select object. Click and click. Enter. I click on the center. And then I will use siguro mga 25 of that. That will rotate ng paikot. Yan, ganda, parang bulate. Okay? Sometimes it will already represent a tree. Diba? Sometimes ganito lang gumawa ng tree. Kuha ka ng line. Ayan, kuha ka ng ganyan. Isa ganyan lang ako gumawa ng tree. Okay? Para magmukhang tree, gawin natin green. Click. Green. And then, magdagan ko pa ng isa. Okay, pa ganyan. Green pa din. Pero syempre, liitan ko ng konti yung isang yun. Okay. Then, rotate again. Array. Click, select on object. Have this. Select on the lines. Enter. Select on the center. Click it here. Say 25 probably may already do the purpose. So, ganda na siya sa malayo, di ba? Okay, nice. Okay, let's go to the other command. Now, what happens kung gagawin mo yung mga drawings na to, kasi masyado ko nalalakihan, pwedeng ang gawin ko, I'll copy it, say a combination of trees. Pero, gusto ko may malaki, may maliit, I'll copy it, enter, then, okay, go here, then, liitan ko siya. So, paano ko siya liliitan? Find the command scale. Pag liliitan, ganito. You click on your drawing. So, yan lang muna. Select on the object. So, naselect ko na. So, enter. And then, pwedeng kahit saan point ako mag-click. Kung wala namang problema. Say, I click on the basement. At the base point. And then, say, I want it to be smaller by 50%. So, I'll type 0.5. Diba? 0.5. Enter. Yan, liit na siya. Say, this one, scale it. I'll scale it down. Enter. Click. Anywhere. And then, 0.5 pa rin. So, since nakalagay na yung 0.5 dito, so there's no need to type it. Just click enter. Okay? Pag pinagtabi-tabi raw yan, say copy. Copy mo yan. Pinagtabi-tabi mo siya ng staggered. Tapos, copy mo naman si ito. Dahan-dahan sa pagkopya. Baka makuha lahat. Nakuha na ba lahat? Okay. Then just copy it somewhere. And here. And here. Okay. It will represent a certain, parang nagla-landscape ka na. Diba? See? It's nice. Okay, next. Kaya madaling gumawa ng parang dito eh. Okay, now, kung gusto mo naman lumaki yung value nito, let's say you want it bigger. So, go to scale. Select your object. Enter. Baka mapatong siya. Pwede kang mag-select dito para ang paglaki niya, paganyan. Kita nyo? Hindi makita. Pero dito ako nag-click sa gilid. And then say, gusto ko siyang lumaki by 1.5%. Ayan o. Mas malaki na siya by 1.5%. Okay? Now, let's say, I'll go back here. Okay, nagdo-drawing ako. I'll copy first. Okay, drawing ako. I'll move it. Saktohan ko lang Dito. We'll copy again. I'm just copying it Okay, see, I'm copying it. However, while I was drawing it, nakita ko, kulang pala yung width nung ginagawa ko. Like for this example, the length of this is only 10. Pero, dapat pala, ang width niya is 15. So, what do I do? Ulitin ko ba silang lahat? Andyan na silang lahat? Or, meron akong way na mauusog ko siya. Like for example, nilagyan ko na ito ng design. Meron na akong nilagay na donut sa gitna. Copy. Okay, copy ko isang donut. Copy ko isang donut. Lagay ko si donut sa loob. Tsaka may donut pa dito. Okay. Tapos, I need to increase the width. So, what do I do? Go to stretch. And then, ano ba gusto ko ma-stretch dito? Dito siya ma-stretch sa center na to. So, kailangan from this one, kailangan masakop yon. And then, tapatan mo yung area na kailangan mo ma-stretch. Enter. Yan. Then, enter. And then, hold it sa kung saan pwedeng i-hold. Anyway, sinabi mo, dito sa area na to, i-stretch siya. Say, hold it here, and then, I'll stretch it by 5 meters. Ayan, kasama si donut na na-stretch. Okay? Kung ayaw mo ma-stretch si donut, at what do? Burahin muna natin. You can move your donut in the middle. Okay? Move ko si donut in the middle. Ayan. Okay? Then, copy ko si donut uli. Na-stretch rin yung isa para siguradong nasa gitna siya. Gawin kong guide yung corner. Okay. So, stretch. If I want to stretch the upper portion or itong left side. Okay, say stretch ko to. I stretch it. Kanina, in-stretch ko, winindo ko ng ganyan. This time, stretch ko dito sa side na to. O, i-observe nyo Pag in-stretch ko siya, pag ganyan naman, di ba? And then, as you can see, nanggagaling ako sa kanan, papunta kaliwa. Then, enter. Then, say, I'll hold it, making sure naka-ortho para pantay. Say, stretch ko siya ng 15. Yan. From 10, nag-stretch ng 15. So, it is supposed to be 25. So, therefore, pwede ko pa rin siyang stretch upward. Say, ayoko magalaw si donut. What do? Stretch ko siya upward. Gigiliran ko lang si donut. Ganyan. Then, enter. Say, I'll stretch it by 5 or 10 uli. Ortho ko pa rin. Diba? Naka-ortho. So, 10. Ayan. Ganon. Okay, you got the stretch command na. So, na-undergo na rin natin si mirror, si array, break a point. Hindi siya masyadong used. Pero, in case lang, all you have to do is to click, select the object to break, and then, second point, ayun, na-break. Hindi masyadong usable yun. Okay? Next. Let's go to our ellipse. Okay. Pag dito ka nag-click-click, lalabas dyan yung value, yung mga ganyan. Endpoint of the ellipse or arc or center. Minsan, mas madali, punta ka na lang doon sa may mga ganito. Okay? So, you know what is an ellipse. So, say an ellipse will ask for your center, and then it will ask you the endpoint of an axis, and then it will ask you for another endpoint. So, ika nga, ibalak mo na kung ano i-measure mo. If you have a rectangle, make sure na yan yung iniisip mo na lalagyan mo na ellipse. So, how will you determine the center? Pwede kang maglagay na ng guideline. Okay? So, let's draw your ellipse. So, click on ellipse. Look for ellipse, center. Click on this one. Click on the endpoint. And then click on the other endpoint. So, you have there your ellipse. Very simple lang. Ano pa yung other command? Axis and then end. Okay? Click on your axis. Endpoint of the ellipse. Say, this is your endpoint. O, ito na lang endpoint. And then other endpoint. So, ibig sabihin, pinagkasya naman endpoint to endpoint. It started with your, I'll repeat it here. So, the ellipse is started with one endpoint and ends with the other endpoint. So, ellipse, endpoint, endpoint, then with. Ganun lang. Okay, then let's go. I've mentioned about the point na last time, and we tried also dividing a line. So may I just repeat it? How do you divide a line? So say I have here a line. Say it is 60 in dimension. Okay, 60. Layo ng tingin ko And then I want to divide it into, saan ba yung point? Divide. Okay, divide. You are asked to divide the line. Say you want to divide it into if that is 60, say I want to divide 60 into, gawin nating alanganin, 8 parts. So how many parts? 8. Enter. Okay? Now, lalagyan ko ngayon ng circle. Hindi. Kasi gusto kong maglagay ng square. Okay? I want to place a square or a rectangle sa bawat node or sa bawat break. Sa bawat cutting na nangyari. Okay, be sure you go back to OSNAP and click on node. Click on node. Now, I will move this. So, as mentioned, pag minove mo, huwag mo na isama yung point na yon, yung pinaka panghati ko. Okay? And then, click on the nodes. Click. Hindi na copy Copy. Object. Enter. Base point of displacement. Ayan. The node is there. Ayan yung node, umiilaw. Okay, so I was able to divide the 60-meter line into 8 parts by using the node command. Okay, let's check on the dimension. Dimension. 7.5 pala yun. Now, what does quick dimension means? Quick dimension. Select the geometry. And then, enter. Baseline, stagger, datum. So, mag-click-click ka. Paano gusto mo? Say you use staggered, dimension, datum, whatever. Isa lang na-consider din niya. 35 lang kasi yung ellipse natin at saka yung rectangle is almost 35. Okay? Now, ito yung pag-change natin ng dimension. You look for the dimension style. Dimension style. Okay? Pwede kang mag-add ng bago. Okay? Say, I want to add my new style name for ESBE2. I'll call it ESBE2. Then continue. Okay, so that will be ESBE2. Say the dimension will be blue. Line type is this one. Baseline spacing, say, palitan lang natin. 0.5. Hanapin mo na yung gusto mong palitan. Okay, say 2 na lang to. Ang pag-fit niya, it may be placed manually or over a dimension with leader. Yan. Leader means may arrow-arrow. Say go to primary. Instead of comma, period siya. Pag in-click mo to, marami siyang may zero siya. Yung degrees mo, pwede mong lagyan ng ganito. Pwede naman may minutes. Kung gusto mo, may minutes and seconds pa. Okay? Ganyan. Tapos, yung text mo, pwede kang mamili ng text. Okay? Now, pwede kang mag-setup din. So, new ka. Style 1. Okay. Say, what type do you want to use? Say, Tahoma. Say, the height of your Tahoma dimension is 2. Okay. Then you may apply. Pwede kang maglagay ng marami rito. Then apply. Then close. This time, pag pinuntahan mo rito, merong isang style. Okay? Say yan na lang muna. Okay, then say, okay. Andun ka na, oh. Okay? So, set current, and then close. Okay? Now, andito siya ngayon. Naka-style siya. So, style, go to dimension. Ang style mo ay si style 1. As you can see, magkaiba sila. Kung gusto mong gamitin yung isa, the previous one, you just click on this. Hindi. This is for your font. Okay? So, you want to click on the ISO type. Go to dimension again. Let's check paano ang dimension nyo ngayon. Diba? Magkaiba sila ng font. Kasi ang font nito si standard. Ang font nito si style 1. Okay? What else? Now, meron akong nilagay dito yung icon. Now, usually, pwede ka mag-right click any possible part dun sa ribbon mo of icons. Mag-right click ka, and then maraming lalabas dyan. Kaya lang syempre, pag nilagay mo lahat, magkakagulo na sila. Okay? Now, how about this one? Ano to? Are you aware kung ano to? Say you are to determine distance without measuring. Kunyari, walang measure. Gusto malaman, ano ngayon ang distance nitong point dito to the other point. You just go to distance or you just type DIST. Enter. You have distance. Click on the first point. Click on the other point you want. Hindi lilitaw yung dimension, pero mababasa mo. The distance is 74.3882. Oh, that's the time that you don't need the dimension. So you just want to determine the distance. Ganun yun. How about this one? The area. Okay? What do you want? For example, you have a line. Say yung line mo, Gawin natin staggered. Yan. Sabihin ko, determine the area. Pag dinetermine mo area, you need to break it into several triangles. But in AutoCAD, all you have to do is to click on area, or you just type area. Say, I'll type area. Area, enter. You will be asked to determine, to give me the first point, the second point, the third point, the fourth point, at kung ano yung point na gusto mong masakop. Kompleto na ba? Then, enter. Okay, you are readily given that the area of this one is 24,582.1287 and the perimeter of the lines is 814.0558. Diba? How about this one? Gusto mo ba malaman area nitong ellipse? Go to area, click on O. Kasi nakalagay object, add or subtract. Click on O, type O, enter, and select the object. Okay, so that's the area of the ellipse. Okay, ito, area of this rectangle. Type O, don't forget to type O, enter. Yan ay para dun sa mga polygons na readily available na. So that's 15 by 20 na yata yan. So that's 300. Okay? We have other commands here. One important command is the polygon. Polyline. Kung itong line na to is putol-putol. What do I mean by putol-putol? Pwede siyang tuloy-tuloy mong kiniklik. Pero pag kinlik mo siya ng ganyan, paisa-isa. Yan ang difference ng polyline. Ang polyline, naka-join siya. Okay, click, 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 click. Enter. Pag kinlik mo siya, isang buo. Pwede ba siyang kuhanan na area? Click on the area. You can consider it as an object na. Then click. Kompleto kagad. So, hindi mo na kukunin yung bawat corner. Okay, that's easy. Now, what are the other properties nitong polyline? Okay. Say I click it. I start with 1 point here. Tapos kung titingnan mo, may choices siya. Ang choices niya, if you want to draw a line, say, I'll draw a line which is 10 in length. Okay. Ayan na pala si 10. And then, after that line, I want to draw that the line should have a width which is not 0. So, I type on width. And then, you will be asked the width. Say, ang gawin kong width is 3. Enter. Then, I'll give that the ending line, that's the starting width. And then, the ending width will be 5. Enter. Ayan, lumalaki siya. And then, say, ang length niya is 20. Okay, then next, what if gusto ko siyang magkaroon ng arc? So, I click on A. Enter. Diba? Yan yung arc ko. Say, ang length niya rito is, say, 20 again. So, I still have that. Then, what if babalik ako sa line? I click on line again, enter, and then palitan ko yung width, go to W again, width, change the width to, di ba ang ending niya is 5, gawin ko siyang 10, enter, and then the ending width will be, say 0, bigla siya naging arrow. Okay, then you may continue, ending width niya, yan, 0. So, gawa uli ako ng half arc. So, H, enter. Starting width will be 0. And then ending width will be 6. What happens to my half width pala? I'm sorry. So, I have again the arrow here. What's that? 20, no? Ay, yun lang pala, 20. Okay. Then, I'll go back to A. Say A. Enter. Then, I'll go to width. I'll say that the starting width will be 0. And the ending width will be 15. What do I have? Yan, ganda. Okay? Ayaw na niyang matapos. Tapos na. I'm ending it. Ayaw niyang huminto. Go to L. Go back to L. I'll go back to L. Enter. Then width will be 0. Ending will also be 0. Then yun. Alam na kagad matapos ah. Okay? Ganda no. Okay? Next. So that's your polyline. Okay? Now sometimes meron pa ako isang command. So say meron akong line dito. Copy. Say may circle ako. Ay may rectangle ako. Tapos that's 10, di ba? What if may pinto kunyari ko? Gawa akong pinto ah. So I'll offset. Offset ko will be 0.15. Okay. Tapos, ang line or ang hamba is usually 0.1. Ang layo niya from the pinto. Then, copy. Copy ko lang to. Line na to. 1. Then, I will trim it. Pag may opening ka ng pinto, yan, open. Then say I'll have another door on the other side. Say where? I'll place the other door here. Okay? So just put again the 0.1 width. Gawa lang ako na opening. Then copy. 1. And then I'll trim again. Trim. Nag-enter na lang ako. Select all object. Then select. Yan. Say, meron ngayon akong pinto. Say, my pinto has the dimensions. What? 0.1. Shift to 0.05 by 1. Okay? Then, I'll place an arc to represent my pinto. Start, center, end. Start, center, tapos negative. I need an angle. So, ganyan na lang. Okay? So, I can place this door, copy, say, or move it here, then I'll place it here. Diba? And then, I'll copy it again. So, I'll copy it. Copy. And I need to copy it kasi kailangan ko rin ng pinto rito. However, pilipit ano. What do I do? I'll type a line, enter, and then select the object, enter, and then what will be the first source? This one, I want this to be located here, and I want this to be located there. And then enter. Scale object, no. Okay, see? Bilis, nalagay na siya. Then, what are the other commands here? Cloud is just a simple command. Kapag lang yung usually kapag yung may ini-edit, ginagawa yung cloud. Teka lang ha. Usually kapag yung medyo may gagawin kayong alterations, you can use the cloud command. Syempre medyo mas maliit na lang ang font niya. Ang thickness niya. All you have to do is just to keep on clicking. Ayan. Click. Ayan, close na siya. Ayan naman yung sumunod. Okay, that's the cloud. So, pag nag-e-edit kasi, usually, meron kayo yung questions. So, you cloud the part which is being questioned. Okay, one thing more. Say, I have data. Teka lang ha. Kakopy lang ako ng ibang values. Say, lagyan natin ng dimension. I'll use your dimension. Ayan. Dimension, linear. Ako, laki pala no. Okay. So, I can change this. Pwede ko pa rin paliitin to. Say, I'll change again the dimension. Okay, go to dimension style. Madalian lang. Liliitan ko yung font. Okay. Text height will be changed to 0.8. And then text type, the arrow will be changed to 0.8 also. Okay. Close. Bakit di siya tumalab? May reason yon. Kasi naka-style siya, di ba? So, kung gagawin natin na yung dimension niya, lalagyan mo ng ibang klase, modify it, and go to your text wherein maglalagay ako ng new style. Say, I will go to a new style. So that will be style 2. And then the dimension will only be 0.8. Magkakaintindihan kami. Apply. Then close. And then I use style 2. Okay. Then close. Yan, lumiit na siya. Okay. Say, mag-dimension ulit ako ha. May masamang bala kasi ako rito. Okay. Alisin ko na si Cloud. Lagyan ko ng tiles to. Paano ko lalagyan ng tiles? Okay. Lagyan ko siya ng tiles. Close ko muna to. And then this one, close ko. Actually, hindi laging tiles. Pwedeng sabihin na lang natin design, di ba? Just to show you. Okay? So, I'll copy or I'll place a circle in the middle. I'll place another rectangle in the middle. I'll change colors. Pang demo lang to. Ano kaya bala ko, no? See? Then this one, liliitan ako sa kanya, lakihan natin. I'll change the phone. Say 0.3 na rin. Okay? Then, this is about hatching. So, this is hatching. Click on hatch. Lalagyan mo ng design. Okay? Say, pwede kang mag-solid. Okay? You can use the color here green. And then you can pick point o kaya add objects. If I pick point, kung inner ang kailangan ko, ayan, click siya. Actually, na-demo ko na sa inyo no ito. Then enter. Enter again. You have there. Changing again the hatch. Go to hatch. Pwede kang mamili. Sabi ko sa inyo, pwede kunyari maglalagay ka ng tiles. Okay, I'll use on the net. Okay, sometimes you can change yung scale. Depende sa nakikita mong need niya. Okay. Click on add. Sama ko tong sa pinto. Tsaka yung pinto. Okay, now, parang malaki yung tiles mo, no? What do you do? Double click. If you double click, you go back here. Say, gawin kong point 1. Para mas masinsin. Mas masinsin na siya. Say, I need to hatch again. Pili ka na lang ng needed mo. Say, I need it to be this one. Asan ba yung mga star? May star dyan eh. Where are the stars? I saw the stars kanina. Now I cannot see it. Yun, kasi andun pa pala. Okay. Then, siliitan ko na. 3.25. Select on the point. Okay. Select on the color. Color pa ba? Wala na. Hindi na napulayan na change yung color. Double click. Okay. Liitan ko pa. 0.5. Hindi lumiit. 0.05. Yun, liliit na yan. Ayan, so you have there. So you can change it. Okay. One last part is this one. Importante. Say, meron ako mga parts na ganyan. Pwede ko siyang i-layer. Ano ibig sabihin ng layer? Ito yung layer. You may add a layer and then you can lock or keep it open. How do I layer it? Say, lagyan ko add ako ng bagong layer. Say, yung isang kong layer, say, tawagan natin siyang, ball. Ang kulay niya is red. Okay. Then, click on door. Door. Ang kulay ng door is blue. Blue. And then, I have there your rectangle. Okay, gawin natin siyang cyan. Cyan. Ay, hindi. Magenta. Then, I have the circle. Circle. Then, I'll just color it green. Di matapat ah. O, see, ganyan na lang. And then, yung isa, dimension. The dimension. Then, say, just green na rin, di ba? O, cyan or cyan, okay? Minsan di sumusunod dimension. Okay, then, kompleto na siya. Lahat ng gusto mo i-dimension. Then, apply. Then, okay. Then, go here. Pag click mo to, i-click mo siya na isasali mo siya kay dimension. Okay? Then, escape. Click on the red portions. Diba? Yan yung ball natin. And let's say na yun ay i-consider ko na siya si wall. Then, enter. Ay, escape. Then, I'll go to the door. The door. Including this one. And this one. And including the other door. This one. And this one. Plus the part here. Then, I'll call it the door. Okay. Then, we have the rectangle. Call it si Mr. Rectangle. And then, I'll call this my circle. Call it my circle. Tapos, ang nawala. Say, isama ko na tong hatch kay rectangle. Okay? Actually, may mga times hindi sumasama yung color. That is because sila? Naka-black sila, maramihan sila. Okay? Now, what does the layer implicate? Okay, ganito yan. Kung babalik ako dito, naka-default. So, wala effect. Kung babalik ako ngayon dito, pag gusto kong hindi makita si circle, I'll click on circle. Ayan, tanggal si circle. I'll click on wall. I'll click on the hatch. Ano ba? Sa ko ba sinama si hatch? Kay rectangle. Ayan, nawala na. And then, naubos na sila. And then, click on my dimension. O, di ganyan na. Click on my door. Wala na. Hindi pala nasama to. Okay. If I want it back, just click it back. Click it back. Ngayon, anong kagandahan ng ganon? There are times na gusto mo final na to, ayaw mong magalaw. So, there are times na pwede mong gawin, ilock mo. Ilock mo. Ayan. Say, iniwan ko si rectangle. Pag kinlik ko siya, kahit by accident, dinilit, hindi madedelete kasi nakalock. Click on the hatch, then delete it, na-delete. Bakit na-delete? Kasi kasama siya sa hindi nakalock. Diba? So, undo natin. Pero, yung circle, ito, si circle, ayan, umiilaw pa yan na nakalock siya. Yung wall natin, nakalock. Yung door natin, nakalock din. So, kahit i-delete mo, hindi madedelete by accident. So, ang pwede mo ngayon ma-delete, si rectangle, at saka itong hatch. Okay? Kung niisip mo palitan. Parang lalabas, kapag pag nakalock kasing ganun, in cases na gusto mo madali ang pag-erase, di ba? Click on all of that. Alam mo, ang nakalock lang is, hindi nakalock si rectangle, pero kinlik mo lahat para mas madali pag-select mo. And then, delete. Hindi na apektuhan yung iba. Okay? So, that is how the layer works. So, there are times na kailangan mong gamitin yun. So, use it. Now, ito naman, mga icon lang to. Okay? You have the ordinate. If you want to know the ordinate, the arc length. If you want to know the length of the arc, ayan mo. So, kumbaga, these are just the icons. And it is already mentioned already here. Yung sinasabi natin leader is like this. What if gusto mong lagyan ng label to? Ayan. Yung label. Say, anong sasabihin mo? That's the wall. Type wall. Yan. You can easily label din. Kung i-label mo iba, you just go back to leader. Go to leader. You want to mention here that those are the stars. Basa mo text with daw. And then stars. Diba? Ganun lang. Kung titingnan mo, kamukha siya ng font ng dimensions. So, if you want it smaller, you adjust the dimension. Okay? So, I hope you learned a lot dito sa presentation na to. Okay.